social media, as we know, is actually very crazy. Hi, gentlemen and ladies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lane. Please subscribe to join the tribe. So, in today's video, we're going to talk about movies, okay? And as you've seen from the thumbnail, we're talking about celebrities. We'll be talking about the K-drama, Korean drama celebrities. Now, my last video, I talked about like dramas you could watch in this season. If you want to check that out, kindly do. And so today, I'm going to go out notes, mental notes I took from celebrities, and like let's say life lessons or kind of things I noticed. Okay, you might have noticed it if you watched the movie, but if you've not, basically you could watch it and then come back to this video, or watch this video and then go watch it, whatever you want to do. So as we're doing it, we'll be taking off this. I'm trying to remove this and then repaint my nails. So now let's talk about the movie. What's the movie about? So celebrities movie is just like celebrity. It talks about a girl named Aria, I think, who suddenly gets famous, something I could say overnight, and then some really tragic events that followed afterwards. It's interesting. The cast was good, the plot was good, the progression of the movie was good, and everything was good. Basically, if you want to watch it, I would totally recommend it. So let's get into the lessons from this movie. Number one, for you to be a celebrity, you have to be like them. And now I think a lot of people think that, oh, I can be a celebrity by being this kind of person. No, 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 no. You cannot be who you are to be a celebrity. It doesn't work that way. No, no, no. And let me explain what this meant from the movie. This lady was just selling products from door to door, promotional products, I would think. She was selling products door to door, right? And then when she wanted to be a celebrity, she had to appear as them. She had to dress like them. She had to go to the events they went to. She had to act like them to fit in. So now this just makes me think that, okay, if you think that you want to be a celebrity or enjoy those celebrity things, I think you won't dress like them, you won't act like them, attend those events. Just they play. Secondly, I understood that the first rule to being famous is to leech. I think that was the first name, the first episode, that's what it was called. And then in that episode, you see that for you to become famous, you had to get to know someone who is famous and then feed out of that their popularity. Let's draw it. Let's come down home. Almost all the celebrities, let me say those who are in Lagos, I mean, they're very popular. One person might be celebrating a birthday, and you at least you can count 7 or 8 people that you know. Now, it might not be particularly leeching in its sense, but to be famous, you have to know someone who's famous. It's a connection, it's a chain. It's just like saying that the higher ups or the rich people don't know themselves. No, they know themselves. For you to go there, you have to know one person, be with that person close enough to be that kind of person. So now in this instance, we see how she had to leech on celebrity. She found out that this girl right here, the only reason or the only way she had to become a celebrity, someone who was in high school, the only way she became a celebrity was by leeching on celebrities. Now, basically, leeching is like you're providing no value to them, but you are gaining from them. So when she joined the company, she realized that, okay, she had to be that kind of person. And I'm like, that episode actually like gave me a lot of thoughts into stuff. And I realized that most YouTubers who get really popular easily, influencers who get really popular easily, is basically based on collaboration, right? Be with them to become like them. Know someone who's popular. You might have the probability of becoming popular. But now, if you're just starting out, you don't know nobody, you have to keep acting like you are worth the follow, or you are worth their time and attention. But we'll get to that. So, do you like this color? I don't think I'm liking it. I think I'll change it. So your status does not determine your quality of relationship. And status here, I mean your financial status. Now I'm using Arya's story for instance. For those who have watched the movie, you probably understand what I'm talking about. You see how she had this family friend like who was there for her, and we ended up finding out that this her friend was also hating on her. Now there's just this widespread phenomenon that says that rich people don't have real friends, and you probably get more quality relationship when you have less in your pocket. That is crap. What I say? Crap. Because when she was at her lowest, you could see that her best friend was the one contributing to her pain. So you cannot tell me that it's based on your status that you have um less quality of relationships. Basically, that is not, it might be one of the factors, but it does not in any way affect people. I think friendships are just based on who wants to be good, be good, who is not good, and that's on period. And for those who have not watched the movie, basically, when this girl became popular, the main character in the movie, she had a best friend who was there all along. And this best friend joined people who were trolling her. So it's not about your financial status, actually. Terrible people are terrible people, irrespective of where they find themselves, whether broke or rich. The fourth one is that the bandwagon effect isn't the only crazy thing about influencing culture. Now, here's the thing, if you don't know what the bandwagon effect is, it's just basically people doing something because they are popular, not because they, and in some instances, they don't even align with your values. Okay. Now, let's say, for instance, I made a video about this thing, this trend that is getting really popular. With regards to maintenance vlogs where people pay over very hefty amounts to get their hair braided, and how people are also imitating or doing this kind of thing. This is based on the bandwagon effect. Okay, the bandwagon effect. And you see this play wonderfully in this movie. But also, that's not the only crazy thing about the influencing of celebrity lifestyle or social media in a sense. But there's also something called the flex culture, where people want to show. Now let's come back to the movie because we're talking about this movie. So now in this movie, you see that this bandwagon effect and flex culture was deeply rooted in this celebrity and influencer lifestyle where a new product comes out, is in the market. I put it on, let's say I have the money to afford it. And then this class of girls want to also put on that product and flex with it. In this particular movie, there are different grades of celebrities and different. You see people who actually sleep with men for money, and people who come from rich families, and people who, you have to watch it to understand, who leech on people to get their own money. Now these people, because of the popularity of things, they go and get it even if it doesn't align with their values. Now some of them don't do drugs, some of them don't drink, some of them don't like specific kind of places, but they have to do those things, be in those places to get what they want. And I'm like, oh, this is one life lesson. This is something I've noticed in our society, and damn, it's crazy. So another one I learned is that social media, as we know, is actually very crazy. I think for me, you have to be long enough on social media to understand the psychology behind things. So now this point I'm about to make is called give the media what it wants. Let's come to social media. You see, if you attend influencer masterclass, content creation masterclass, I'm saying this based on experience because I mean I've paid for some of those classes, I've attended some of those classes, and then they tell you that listen to analytics, and then that is what you know what you want. So sometimes people don't create what they love, they create what people love to see. And I'm like, damn, this is what some people in life are doing. This is what some creators, I also painted my toenails, so I'm trying to clean it up. Some creators are doing. This is how their life is basically. Now let's relate it to this movie. Give the media what it wants. You see that this girl now, who is about to become popular, she had to rebrand herself. She had to appear as someone who they would find worthy. So her sense of style had to change, her hairstyle had to change, a lot of things had to be added into her, so you had to give the media what you want. Now let's come home to Nigeria, right? This dog, can you shut up? Yes, that's how it is. The culture, if you want to survive, you make the videos or you give the media what they want. Sixth life lesson I learned from this movie or I noticed from this movie is eat or get eaten. Now, hear me out. This life lesson is something I think we all know. People always, a lot of psychologists, people who have written books have said this, and I've read it in a couple of books that life is like an animal farm, right? Only the people who are active conquerors get to survive. So I see this play out in this movie in the celebrity industry or the influencing industry, where if you don't eat, you get eaten. Now there are four friends, or will I say colleagues, because I'm not sure the word friend will qualify those people's friendship. And when things started to go really south because someone died out of a drug overdose in a club, these friends or this group of girls who were or who appeared to be close to each other started, posting clips online to save themselves and put the blame on the other party. If you don't eat, you get eaten. And even the main character, she had to also do certain things so she doesn't go under. You see that they wanted her products to get closed. She had to go and look for evidence that they used to do a shower, and she threatened them that if you don't leave my business alone, I'll tell the whole world that this is how you get your money, you sleepy politicians or anything. So yes, if you don't eat, you get eaten. That's a life lesson. I don't know how you're gonna apply that to your life, but good luck. Another thing I noticed in this movie is how toxic social media is. And this point is called when they no longer want you, they discard you. We see it play out in this movie in a very funny way, how this girl was praised high. Aya was literally saying that, oh, she's the best celebrity, she's relatable, we love her, she's this, she's funny, she's cute, she has a good sense of humor. And the next thing, they want to pull her down. When they no longer want you, they discard you. Now let's come to our reality. We see on Twitter. Some of us who know KDRAMA blog, she's a very funny girl. People used to love her a lot on the internet. Immediately she posts video, oh, the bonnet girl, everyone is happy. The next thing, now she posts the video and someone is saying wrap it up. Like, you guys should come on. She's a human being. Depression is real, but people do not care. And then I think I'm like, this actually plays out in our world. Why do people always feel the need to say that they can? It's called the cancel culture, where people think that they made you so they can unmake you online. So when they no longer want you, they discard you. They're like, oh, wrap it up. See what they did to I wanted to say Desmond Elliot. See what they do to Desmond Elliot now. He posts something, and next thing everyone's like, wrap it up, nigga, this. I'm like, eh? Don't you guys fear God? At least mind your business. But yeah, this happened in the movie, and I'm like, oh my goodness, this is what happens in our real life. Like, So another point I took from this movie, or I noticed from this movie, is that most relationships are for survival. Now we see, I think for me, I took this point from the boy and the girl's relationship. To me, I did not see any reason why they were supposed to date. To be very honest, like, he looked like a red flag. But I mean, Korean movies have this thing where a guy is cute and acts all caring and imposing and possessive. Otherwise, he just appears to be a green flag. But that's a story for another day. If you think he's a green flag, let's talk about this in the comment section. I'm not fighting with you. This is just my opinion. And then I think to me, I think their relationship was out of necessity for her security, because I mean, look at his status. He was a rich guy. If she said no to him, she would have probably died in like episode 10 before she even fixed her death. If you think I'm lying, go and watch the movie again if you've not watched it. And if you watched it, go and watch it. That relationship was out of necessity. And I think if she had other choices, she won't even pick the nigga. But who am I to say anything? Okay. I didn't end up painting my nails, I just cleaned it. Okay. So that is it for this video, my review, my lessons, or whatever it is I picked out from it. If you have more to talk about, and if you watched the movie, let me know in the comment section. And if you haven't, do you think these are real life lessons? And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and give this video a big thumbs up. I'll see you in my next. Bye.